Cheers! Welcome one more time to Pinky Mindset by 1814 in Brownsville, Texas.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, so today we have a special guest, really healthy guest by the way. So today we're sharing with our really healthy drinks now. So she's Monica, and Monica, she is owner of Plexus. It's health and happiness, right?
Correct.
So tell us about what is Plexus. Tell us about a little bit about your entrepreneur. Who are you?
I am Monica. I am a self-made millionaire. Getting there.
Wow.
Attitude is everything. But what I represent is Plexus Health and Happiness, and it is basically root healing. A lot of times people are praying for something, and I feel that this has blessed me in a way that this just might be the answer to somebody's prayers, which is why I actually went into business.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's something spiritual?
It has awakened my spirituality. It really has. And I think that is probably due to the fact that I have gotten such tremendous changes within me that my gratitude towards life in itself has just opened up so many doors for me. And faith is one of those things that grew even more. And so just being grateful every day. Being grateful is a huge blessing.
Yeah.
It changes everything.
Attitude, you start with that word. Attitude change the world.
Yes.
I believe on that.
Yes.
And I think that we as an entrepreneur, that's something that connects, because that connects with your mind. Like, yeah, that's true. Attitude can move mountains.
Yes, it can. It can move mountains just like it can block.
Yeah, that's correct.
And this kind of helped me remove all that blockage.
That's perfect. And how long you have been doing this?
I actually have been doing this for 3 years.
3 years.
3 years. The business aspect of it actually for, I want to say maybe 2.5, but originally it was just a product that I was taking.
Okay.
Yes.
So I just start to do like business move, because today the topic is like entrepreneur woman loves to make money, right? Like everybody loves money. So Correct. So what it means that you have been doing this for 3 years, you have been doing money through your business, and that's something that is changing really your life.
That is changing my life, and it has given me a bigger goal for myself and for others that follow.
Okay, that's good.
That's good, Moni. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for
We're
having
happy,
me.
I'm happy to sharing all the information is very important. We always talk about business, entrepreneur, but we always we worry about health,
Correct.
right? So for women, we're always busy, always working, taking care of our houses, our homes, families. So we need some like really good energy.
Exactly. And let me tell you, the energy with this for me has been through the roof. I mean, literally my words is I feel alive again. Alive again. It has taken me back. I mean, I was telling my friend yesterday, I think sometimes it could be a little dangerous. And she says, why? And I said, because I feel like I can do things that I used to do in my 20s.
Oh my God.
She's like, no, don't do that.
Moni, but talking about the topic today, we know that everyone likes money, but on your aspect from your business, how motivates you? Like how change your life, like taking over this business?
Doing the entrepreneurship?
Yes, with this.
The way that I look at this is basically, what can I say? You know your value. And what you put into your business is what you get. And it doesn't always come at the snap of a finger. And there is big dreams. There's huge dreams out there. And there are dreams that I saw that I want. But I know it's not going to be an instant thing. So money does motivate me, and it motivates me in a sense that it's going to give me the liberty and the freedom at one point that I can stay home. And like for mothers can stay home and be there for their children, be there for their husbands, for their partners, whatever the case may be. And you have that liberty to go on vacations, do things that you normally can't do. I was at one point, I'm still working for a company, and I'm limited to what they're basically telling me what I'm worth, when I'm feeling I'm worth a lot more than that. So that's where this comes into play. my own business is going to give me what I am worth. And I am going to determine how much I'm worth.
What is your value?
Exactly, because my value is huge. All this is huge.
I mean, your pretty hair is not.
It's very valuable. That costs a lot of zeros.
I don't think you can buy like any cheap product right now.
No, not on this. Esto es todo.
And I appreciate you already answered like 2 questions and one. Why? Because how this helping you like to get the freedom, like financial freedom.
Financial freedom, freedom to, I mean, you have so many holidays that come up, and usually you're working for a company, and you can't. You cannot go with your family because you have to work. You're scheduled to work. You can't change it. Doing this and getting to the point where you have that financial freedom, you decide when you're off. You decide when you're going to be able to go visit people, what you're going to do, not be told by people, and that is one of my main goals. First goal, of course, is to bless others and help them get to where they want to be.
Awesome. Wow.
Oh,
Mindset is everything. I really love that. So I'm all about these products. Tell us a little bit more.
Well, Plexus is an all-natural plant-based, no GMO, gluten-free. The capsules are vegetarian capsules, so they will dissolve easily. And basically, we target root healing, and it has to do with our gut health. And being that when there's a lot of imbalances in our gut, and being that our gut is also connected to our brain through the vagus nerve, it also affects us emotionally, and it nerves everything. It affects everything. And so through this, I have found that, like I said, it gave me my life back. It's given me, I used to be in pain because of an injury, and I could predict the weather. And I would tell you what day we would be there, and it's been 3 years. I can't predict the weather anymore. So that in itself has been a blessing because I have better mobility. I've had friends who have gotten relief of anxiety and depression. And I feel that's a blessing. When you can bring something like that to the table, of course, here's the key. You have to want it.
Yeah.
You have to want it, because it doesn't matter what you do, how you do it. If you don't want it, mindset, like we said, mindset is everything. Because if you tell yourself, no, I can't do this. No, I can't do this. You start believing it. Do not believe that. Talk to yourself. Tell yourself. See yourself. Have a visual. Have a goal. I'm going to get there. And it doesn't matter how long it takes you. It doesn't matter how many steps. You keep going because you are worth it. If anyone tells you different, you point at them and you say, encourage, don't discourage.
That's true. I love that.
That's
Encourage,
true.
don't discourage.
Yeah. Encourage, don't discourage. Si no me vas a dar, no me quites.
Yeah, that's true.
Aunque sea ánimo.
Yeah. Wow, tus palabras, Mónica, de verdad que me llegan al corazón y de verdad que es lo que tratamos de hacer aquí en Pinky Mindset, para motivar a las mujeres que sepan que ellas son capaces de todos y que es lo mejor que motivarnos y apoyarnos entre nosotros mismos.
Exacto,
¿verdad?
Exacto.
Porque nosotros nos damos ese pechecito.
Sí, y aparte de todo eso, uno como madre, que es el ejemplo que tú le das a tu hija o a tus hijos, al momento que ellos te ven cómo eres tú de luchista, o si tú te sientas y te escondes, los niños aprenden todo lo que ven. Entonces tú, échale ganas, tú dale por delante, no frenes. Sí, va a haber cosas que de repente vas a decir, ay no, y es cuando dices, más duro le tengo que dar, más duro, no me va a ganar.
¿Y te ha pasado eso, Mónica?
Sí me ha pasado, estuve en un punto de que realmente ya ni iba a hacer esto. Era un poquito después de lo que empecé, porque se me hizo como trabajo, aparte, se me hizo un poco dificultoso por la razón de que no tenía mucho tiempo para estar con la gente al momento que me marcaran, ¿verdad? Porque pues todo aquí hago todo. Aquí, esta es mi oficina, esto es todo. Mientras tenga esto, yo puedo trabajar en la playa, puedo trabajar en un picnic, puedo estar trabajando de aquí, pero let's not be rude, ¿verdad? Entonces yo me había dado por vencida por no tener ese tiempo y le hablé a una de mis compañeras que nunca en mi vida había conocido. Y ella me empezó a decir, mira, tú esto, tú lo otro. Ella, she encouraged, didn't discourage, you know?
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, pues vamos a darle duro. Entonces conectamos. Y esa es la cosa, que no lo tienes que hacer sola. Tú busca con quién puedas conectar, quién te va a dar ese ánimo, quién te va a dar la mano. Viri me va a dar la mano, todos nos vamos a agarrar de la mano, siempre hay alguien.
Yeah,
La cosa es buscar, pero siempre, lo primero que hacemos siempre es, ay, no puedo.
Yeah.
No, yo creo que no puedo. No, sí puedes, claro que sí puedes. Y la cosa es buscar. Tengo que buscar la manera, tengo que buscar quién me va a ayudar, quién me va a apoyar, quién me va a guiar. Siempre hay alguien. The thing is, you have to reach out and ask for it.
You have tienes que matar el ego, ¿no? También, because
Sí.
you need to ask for help, and cuando vas a pedir ayuda, tienes que primero matar ese ego y decir, I need you. And I feel que si tú me apoyas, yo voy a volverme mejor. Y si yo te apoyo, yo te voy a sumar a ti a ser mejor.
Exacto.
Entonces, hey, let's use us. Let's use each other, you know? It's like, no está mal visto de esa manera. Like, hey, usémonos entre las dos y apoyémonos a llegar a lograr algo más grande que yo solita, ya a lo mejor logré esto, pero ¿por qué no logramos esto?
Exacto.
Juntas podemos llegar más lejos.
Exacto.
I believe on that, y hablando del tema dinero, justamente, de pues, Entrepreneur Woman Loves Money, yeah, we
Yes.
love to make money, of
Yes.
course. Cuando sumamos entre todas, podemos llegar a lograr mayores cantidades de dinero.
Oh,
¿Estás de acuerdo?
súper.
Y tomamos dos cosas en cuenta, que es el trabajo de equipo y el hecho de tener un coach, ¿verdad? El hecho de que esté alguien siempre ahí que puedas ir y apoyarte
Exactamente.
y que te pueda también al mismo tiempo motivar. Entonces, ahí es donde hay una gran diferencia en lugar de estar trabajando uno solo.
Exacto. Y en veces las mujeres o cualquiera, ¿verdad? Piensa, es que yo no tengo coach. Es que no tiene que tener el título.
Yeah.
Tú fíjate, ¿quién es el que se mueve más?
¿Qué
es lo
te
que está
inspira,
haciendo?
no?
Exacto. Es que ella hace bastante. Bueno, arrímate, escucha, pregunta. Dame, ¿qué me sugieres, verdad? Reach out. If you want it, if you really, really want it and you want to go for it, then reach out.
That's true.
Because let me tell you, a tree would not give as much shade if the branches didn't reach out, right?
That's true.
So be like a tree.
A tree with no leaf is not
It's no shade at all.
Is no shade.
That's
That's
right.
true.
We got a branch.
Yes, I love that. I love your mindset. Let's branch together. Yeah. That's true. I have another question. That it's like, how do you feel when you realize that there is no profit limit in your entrepreneur life?
Well, there is no limit
Because you say, like,
because I determine
my
my
worth.
worth. You know,
right?
if I decide I quit now, is this really all I'm worth? No. So I'm going to keep going because I am worth a lot more. I am worth a lot more to myself, and being worth more to myself is more valuable to my family as
Yeah.
well. So yeah, there is no limit. The limit is you limit you.
That's true.
You limit you.
The limit is the sky.
The sky
Yeah.
is the limit. The question is, do you want to get there?
That's true.
That's how I feel.
Are you want to get there?
I want to get there. I want to get there. I want to skydive and go back up.
That's
Because I can with this. That's what I'm aiming for.
Let's go to the space now.
Okay? We can do it together. We can do it. You can get there. You might get there alone, but you got pushed. You got help because you reached out and you asked.
That's awesome. Oh, well, I have a question for you. You say that you have an unlimited belief right now, but at some point, did you have a limiting belief in your journey of entrepreneurship that there was some sort of insecurity of income coming in, and how did you overcome that?
I did. I actually did have that because one thing is that when I started taking the products, that is something that I have to purchase. My investment was a $300 investment. That's how I started my business, right? But it was an investment for myself because I needed so much emotionally. I needed so much physically. I felt kind of lost. And so at one point I thought I can't do this business because I have to, invest in myself. However, once I learned a little more because I reached out, I learned how I could get this paid for through my work. And so that's one way that it went. But the other thing is that I didn't think I could do so much because of my daily work. And so I thought, I need to stop this. I need to stop this, and I need to concentrate on my job and just forget about this. That was my limiting thinking. However, everything else that it gave me, I was able to input into my job that I was working, and I couldn't give that up. And I kind of went off the question because I lost it.
How did you overcome your limiting belief?
I overcame it, one, by reaching out to somebody and also believing in myself. The one thing is that once I had this balance, I actually gained so much confidence. Confidence in myself, belief in myself. Because it is so easy out in the world, we hear so much negativity, working for other people, you didn't hit the quota, you did this, you did that, you get it at home. And, so that kind of can wear you down a little bit. But I was able to see past that once I got everything going for me, and I was able to say, encourage, don't discourage. So my way of overcoming it is just believing in myself. Believing in myself, believing that I can do it, depending on me and those whom I reach out to. But more than anything, on myself. Believe in myself. Because if I didn't believe in myself, then why should anybody else?
Yeah, that's true. At the beginning, I really believe this. At the end of the day, you're going to be the first brand.
Exactly.
Because if you don't know how to brand it yourself, how people is going to believe on your brand, Plexus?
Exactly.
How am I going to believe that Plexus is going to make me happy and healthy if I don't feel you happy and healthy?
Exactly.
Agree?
Yeah, you have to be a product of your product. I am a product of my product.
Yeah.
Exactly. You have.
Yeah.
What you project is what you get.
Yes. It's like we are like a mirror. I always say that. Like with people that is working with the company, people that comes with Pinky Mindset, I try to share ideas. I was like, hey, we are like a mirror. How the way that you see yourself or you treat yourself is the way that you treat your company.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The way that you treat your company is the way that you treat yourself. Right?
Exactly.
So and at the end of the day, the success that you are attracting is the success that you're having inside of you.
Exactly.
That's what I really believe.
I do too. I do too. That's exactly, and which is why I've never been one to promote something I didn't believe in, and that is because I just I couldn't. I just can't, because how am I gonna go say this is gonna take away all your wrinkles in 5 minutes, and I'm like here with wrinkles. No, just to make money for somebody else.
That's
right.
True.
Here, I determine what I make, how much I make, when I make it, and that's what you got to look at. What is, like we said earlier, what is your value? How much do you value yourself and your time and your family?
On that topic of your questioning on how much do you value yourself and how much is your valuable now, how much is your time to you? How much do you cost?
Invaluable.
Limitless.
Because value can be determined in so many ways. Yes, money is the object. You need money. We need money. Let's just be realistic. However, profit can be so many different things. The value, to me, life is very valuable.
Yes.
So my time is invaluable. If I can help somebody feel like I feel, like I've got my life back, then to me that is invaluable. Every little minute that I spend on there, whether, money is, yes, is the goal, is the vision. However, how many lives can you change too?
Oh, I love
That is huge too.
how many lives do you impact?
You
It's
impact
not everything.
and you change.
That's true what you say, because people say one day, hey, do you like money? I say, well, money at the end of the day is just currency. It's just something that is paper that you can feel it. But it's more just that, do you like money or no? It's not. I like what money can give me to my life.
Exactly.
If I really want a healthy life, I'm gonna need to invest in my life. That's what you're like offering right now,
Exactly.
So people who really want to go to the healthy life, to happy life, to feeling like I am alive again,
Renewed.
I renew myself again. You're gonna need to put a little bit in you to start to really have it. So that's the part where I say, yeah, money. I like what money makes me to do.
Exactly. Because just like, it kind of like goes with each other, the money and the health thing.
Yes,
Well, they do say health is wealth.
Exactly.
that's true.
Exactly. And that is exactly what I'm talking about, profit and value. That's exactly how I feel. It has given me so much more that money cannot buy.
Yes.
But money will get me more stuff. Money will help me help others. And so it's just endless. It's just endless. I'm not in it just for myself. I'm in it for changing lives of others as well. And to me, that is huge.
Mhm.
That is huge. What it's going to give me in return, it's going to be tremendous. So I'll just wait for that. And I'll just keep going. I have a vision. And my vision, my business is expanding. And just like health, it's not going to happen overnight. You can't lose 20 pounds in a day or two or a week, the same way you can't make $1 million in a day or two or a week. Who knows? Some people are lucky, but you got to keep going. You got to believe in yourself and keep going.
Real. Facts. Yeah, facts. I can say that. So, and just to close, what advice can you share with women that it's like listen to us, watching to us, and they're like, oh my God, you are inspiring me, girl. Like, oh my God, your mindset, I love what you're saying. You know what? I am trying my business, but I am like this close to quit because I am not doing it, because I am not making it, because I am not making enough profit. Like, what can you encourage them about, like, hey, keep going, keep pushing, believing in yourself? Like, what else? I know you already say a lot, and it's like very inspiring.
The one thing I can say is, first of all, do not compare yourself to somebody else. Because they are their own person. They have their own niche. What is your passion? What is your goal? What is your vision? Look at that. Do not compare to anybody else, because you will then feel smaller. Because when we look up to people, we don't look up to people who are, oh, like she's right here with me. You look up at the people, oh, I want to be like her. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, I want to get that. And you're comparing yourself up here when, hold on a minute. Don't compare. Listen, watch, reach out, step by step. Step by step. What is your next goal? What is your next step? Where can you find? There is resources galore. You have TikTok resources, Google, Snapchat. I mean, there is everything. Read up. Read up for self-growth. I'm going to tell you something. I have never been a reader, right? You know me from way back when, right? So I'm like, oh, I don't like to read. Oh, I said I don't like to read. Hello, girl. Get Audible. So I got Audible on my phone. I listen to it when I drive. I listen to it when I'm in the warehouse. Whatever the case may be, that's what I do, so that my mind can grow and I can expand. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I have to talk about this book. I just have to, because it totally just changed my mind. And it's by Joyce Myers, Battlefield of the Minds. Battlefield of the Minds will help you better understand yourself, will help you better understand other people, and will help you better understand just in general. It is an amazing book. No, I'm not paid to advertise that. feel.
That's good. You're sharing.
Yeah, because that might help somebody, you know, and it opened more doors for me, because the more doors you have open up here as well, the further you'll get along. So yeah, it's amazing.
That's true. Wow. Well, thank you so much, Monica.
No, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you to accept the invitation. Thank you to come and share your really awesome mindset. I really believe now there is not any coincidence entrepreneur people
Come together.
Yeah,
Yes,
come
and
together.
It's not only like what we're talking about. It's about, I mean, the energy. I mean, we can feel it right now when I hear you talking, what you're saying. I mean, I can feel it inside, and it motivates me and make me think and make me feel.
I'm
I
glad.
really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
No, I am grateful that you all invited me here. And you know, as far as my energy, it's I'm kind of like downing it a little because it's amazing, and I'm always glad to share. I'm always glad to for people to reach out for me. And you know what? I might not always have the answers, but guess what? There's always somebody who does. And so
But you're gonna have
reach
that
out.
energy to push out,
Oh,
like
yes.
really, like far of another woman and say, like, "Hey, wake up, stand up, and keep going."
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. It's all right here. You tell yourself that you can, and you
Yeah.
see yourself doing it. And remember, always remember, when that negativity comes in, encourage, don't discourage, all the time.
I love that. So where can we find you? Do you have Instagram, social media? What social media? do
I
you have?
mostly use Facebook.
Facebook. Okay.
That's usually what I use. However, I do occasionally do Instagram and TikTok for sure.
For sure.
Yes,
Oh,
TikTok
wow.
for sure, because my personality is just like, you know. And so a lot of times I'm told, like, you need to stop doing those crazy TikToks. Encourage, don't discourage. Get out, go over there, leave me be.
And what's the name?
Monique Like is on
Moni Like.
TikTok.
Moni
Moni Like, yes, look for the hair.
Like.
Moni Like, and I just do random TikToks. It just really depends, because sometimes I just want to be funny, sometimes I just want to be, just be me.
Yeah.
And it's not all about business, because life is short. Life is
Yes.
short. I mean, I see right now, I see life like really, it's going to be long. It's going to be a while, but life is too short not to enjoy those little moments that you have, and sometimes I'll do it at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
She woke up and, oh my God, I forgot to do my TikTok.
And that's the thing, is that I feel so passionate about what I do that I'll read up a lot. I'll read up, the reader, that the one that didn't like to read, I will wait till there's silence, and if that's something that you need to do and it's for your business, you might have to stay up late a little bit, and it just depends. And I choose to do it that way because it's when, for some reason, that's when my brain is just spinning.
Spinning.
Yeah, just give me silence. I've done everything I have to do. Everybody ate, everybody's bathed, everybody's asleep. Okay, bye. Here we go. Lights on, honey.
Showtime.
It's showtime. Yeah. And then get up and go in the morning. And it's a breeze. It's
Awesome.
a breeze. When you love what you do and you feel good, you have no trouble getting
Yeah,
up.
you don't stop. That's
Nope.
true. That's true. Well, thank you, Monica, to
Thank you.
being here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Viri. Thank you, Amanda, again. So remember to keep watching us, Pinky Mindset by 1814. If you missed this interview, you can go and listen it in Spotify in Pinky Mindset by 1814. Also, you can find us in YouTube, so you can go and watch the interview. By the way, remember, share is care.
Yeah,
So,
share
say,
is caring.
encourage, don't discourage. Share is care. We always say that. Like,
Don't hoard all your blessings. Let them out.
yes, yes, because you never know who is going to be there. Somebody that is there need to listen these wonderful words.
Thank you.
So, thank you, Monica.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me. Group hug!
Well, thank you. See you next episode.
Bye.
Bye.